Hey, watch it!
Sorry! Sweet Solus Prime, I am so going to get it. Scrap, does this guy ever give up?
Pull over by the authority of Cybertronian police.
Eat my exhaust. Better luck next time.
Officer Barricade to all units. Subject B-127 is heading northbound.
Copy that. I'm on him, partner.
Whew, too close.
Maybe closer than you'd like.
Scrap. How'd you find me, Prowl? Really? You have like the same 3 hiding places. Barricade, I got him. Location 2.
Copy.
Let me guess. Late for work again? Yeah, I lost track of time with Windblade. They got chronometers on Caminus, right? Yes, please let me go. I'll be running jobs in the Sea of Rust if I'm late again. You know how Long Arm can get. All too well. Get going, kid. Just don't be late again. This is your last warning. Thanks, Prowl.
Freeze!
Let him go, partner.
This is the 6th time this stellar cycle you've let him off with a warning, Prowl.
Well, he's a good kid. Just needs to focus up a little bit.
Or thrown into boot camps with strong arm can pound out those dents the hard way.
That's the trouble with you Decepticons. You always jump straight to strict punishments. He's young. He'll shape up. Look at me. I've changed for the better.
Still got a ways to go if you ask me, partner.
Barricade, Prowl, better report back to the precinct. The chief wants a word.
Copy that, Skids. We're on our way.
You boys going in there? Afraid so.
Bad news, Hound?
Not necessarily, but the chief is on a warpath. Hope you've got all your rivets straightened up. We can handle whatever Chief Stockade can throw at us. Stay safe, Hound.
Sure. Not sure I'm the one you two need to be worried about, though. Yeesh, Hound wasn't kidding.
Now get out of my office! Barricade! Prowl! Get in here!
You wanted to see us, sir?
Under normal circumstances, I'd be questioning why you two let that punk Bumblebee get away again.
Subject B-127 is a slippery one, sir. Well...
Oh, for Primus's sake, Barricade, quit referring to everyone you bring in by their case numbers. Makes us look impersonal and cold. But I don't care about that right now. We got bigger lug nuts to fry. Another shipment of tainted energon got into Kaon again.
This is becoming a problem. They've got to have someone on the inside.
I agree. Thankfully, we have someone on the inside, too. Thunderhoof and his syndicates have been causing us problems for too long, but their confidence has made them sloppy. We got a tip that they'll be moving a new shipment in tonight, and I want you two on point to gather evidence and track them back to their hideout.
Isn't this a little sudden? Standard protocol states we should at least run a recon mission first. If we're going in tonight, I'm not sure there's time.
Thankfully, I thought ahead.
Minicons, sir?
I sent them ahead of you two. This is Fire Drive and Caliburst, our first minicon officers.
Sir, that legislation hasn't passed yet. We can't legally bring them on board.
Which is why they're listed as consultants on our staff list. Now, link up with your new partners and bring me what you can. With luck, Thunderhoof and his goons will all be in prison by this time next cycle. Dismissed.
I don't like this. I know, we should probably be going in with more backup. Not that. Hiring the minicons? Jumping the blaster there a bit, aren't we? Oh, come on. That legislation's going to pass. The law stating that minicons can't do stuff outside manual labor is dumb and outdated. Everyone ignores them anyway. I'm not saying I disapprove of the legislation. I'm just saying it hasn't passed yet. The chief should have waited. And if he had, we might not have our chance to get actual dirt on Thunderhoof to bring him in. Let's roll out. We're already wasting time.
This is the place. Where are the minicons?
I'm Prowl. This is Officer Barricade. We'll be your partners.
Are the suspects inside?
Great work, you two. Now, let's see what's going on. Get these crates unloaded so we can start the mixing process. Sounds like he said something about a mixing process.
They've managed to simplify the process. They don't need to make their spiked energon in labs anymore. They can do it as close to their buyers as possible.
Which probably means they won't be leaving to return to a base of operations anytime soon. Scrap! So much for connecting this to Thunderhoof. I see him. Who's that? Must be whoever's in charge of these warehouses. Swindle! Many thanks for letting us rent out your empty warehouses. I trust your credits have come through. Yes, but I don't know. Letting you rent out these warehouses and then leaving them empty is starting to be bad for business. I'm thinking that either my fee will go up, or I'm going to start renting to clients who will utilize the space more productively. You're not trying to weasel out of our deal, are you? Of course not. I'm thinking that maybe I could stand to gain a little more from these arrangements. Is that so? Maybe we should go talk to the boss about it. He'd love to discuss the terms of the deal again. Second thought, maybe things are good the way they are. No, by all means, let's take this to the boss. No, I assure you, I'm going in there. Wait, if they leave, we can track them to Thunderhoof. Keep working, boys. We'll be back soon. Why don't you stay here rent-free? That sounds good. I'm sure we can... Police! Save me! It's the cops! Kill them!
Officer Barricade to HQ. Shots fired in the Chaos Warehouse District. Request backup.
10-4, backup units en route.
No, stay back!
They've been modified for combat. This is really against regulation now.
We'll discuss the ethics of weaponized minicons later. For now, just shut up and shoot! Forget this! I'll get him!
Nuh-uh, you're under arrest.
No, I called you here. I sent in the tip about Thunderhoof's goons.
You're our informant? Great.
You're under arrest. Anything you say can and will be used against you. So please, start talking. We'd love to know all about your boss.
Well, not what I was hoping for, but we'll call this good for now. Great work, you two.
Sir, I must protest the use of weaponized minicons. Using them in the field prior to the Minicon Freedom Act being passed is one thing, but to weaponize them is another.
If it makes you feel better, Barricade, it wasn't my call. Came in from the commissioner himself.
So it really came in from Autobot High Command, then.
Barricade, leave the politics to the politicians and do your job. Start with transferring Fracture to the precinct for processing.
Yes, sir. And me, sir?
Stay here and look around. See if you can't find anything that directly connects this to Thunderhoof.
Understood.
Let's go, punk.
You! How could you do this? You're a Decepticon. Quit working with these Autobot traitors and let me go.
It's thugs like you that give real Decepticons like me a bad name. We stand for order, not petty crime and barbarism. I may not agree with all the Autobot policies, but both sides want the same thing.
You really believe that? Just you wait. They'll turn on us one day.
I'm sure my partner read you your rights, so I suggest that you practice your right to remain silent.